Hey guys, welcome back. It's Lune. And I just want to chat. I've been a lot more inspired lately to make videos, and I feel that they're becoming more aligned with who I really am, more authentic and natural in the way that I'm able to deliver them, which is great. That was one of my intentions with this channel, was for it to be, for me to be more comfortable sharing my messages and, feeling confident in them, and safe in them, and genuine in them. And that feels like what is happening, so that's great. Yeah, so hope you guys are well. Welcome again. And if you're not, hope you are soon, because you deserve to be. If you're going through something difficult, it shall pass. Just a momentary little storm, little fun time, then you get back on track. Lessons are fun, aren't they? So, anyway, today I was, I was kind of relaxing this morning, right? And I've been getting better at this, at being able to allow myself to relax and not feel guilty for relaxing or, dreaming and being in my head sometimes. Because, I spent a lot of time when I was younger kind of being in my head in like fantasy land, like, just imagining different things and creating stories in my head and just in my own world, essentially. And of course, that can be a bad thing if you're not grounded, but it can also be a good thing. And so this morning, I was just hanging out, relaxing, and I started thinking of different things, dreaming of things that I wanted, and then this little voice in the back of my head was like, but shouldn't you be doing something right now? And I was like, wow, okay, like, chill. But, like, part of it is, you are allowed to dream. You are allowed to relax. You are allowed to have those moments where you think in your head and you're, just enjoying your own presence, enjoying being. And so growing up, I was conditioned to think that I had to go, constantly do things, to be of worth, to be of value, and to contribute, and to feel like I was actually doing something right. And so sometimes when I'm trying to relax, or I'm trying to think about things, or, just go through my ideas, my dreams, my intentions, my aspirations, sometimes I feel a little guilty for not spending time actually doing things. And the craziest thing is, it's usually that guilt that stops me from doing anything at all. So it's very counterproductive. But so it's just kind of learning how to let go of that guilt when it comes to dreaming, when it comes to resting, when it comes to nourishing yourself, like your mind, body, and spirit. This world, we are conditioned to think that we have to go, that we have to do things a specific way. And it creates a lot of fear and a lot of guilt when we aren't able to, attain that, because it's not realistic. For one thing, a lot of these societal expectations are not realistic, and many are misinformed and actually really unhealthy. Yet, it is societal, so people follow it because it is a very heavily tapped into consciousness of conditioning. So, yeah. It's just being able to recognize, how those expectations, how those things have kind of impacted your ability to actually be authentic and to actually, let go of the fear and the guilt and the doubt and all of those emotions that hold you back from from going down the path that you're really supposed to. And, finding a way of being that is nourishing for you. Because we are all different in the way that we want to live, in the way that we want to do things, what we want to go after. Our personalities, different. Expressions, different. So there's no one size fits all in society. And that has to do with dreaming too, in how we want to spend our time. Of course, we want to be productive. We want to get things done. That is necessary to be grounded in here and in reality on earth. And it will nourish you as a human being and a soul to get things done, to do earthly things, to just be in earth around people, and just existing in that way. It is important, but it is also important to be and to dream and to be in your head in a way that is healthy and imaginative and expansive, because that's how we manifest, right? We set intentions, we think in our heads, we imagine, we visualize, we create in our minds, which helps us to create into reality. So it is like the manifestation in our mind plus the actual action in the physical world that brings us our dreams and brings us our path and our reality that is, most aligned with our highest good. And so I am struggling right now to let go of that guilt that I need to be constantly doing certain things when I don't. I know deep down now that it is a self-limiting belief that I have to do things a certain way, that I have to get up at this time of the day or I'm a failure, that I have to do this much a day or I'm a failure, that I have to learn this right now or this quick and get this going right away or I'm a failure. But it's not true. You will do things in your own time, in the way that you are meant to, in a way that feels nourishing and helps you grow and does not cause constant distress and distraction and distortion for you. So really, I just, and it's funny because I'm aware of my guilt, right? Of this pressure that I have put on myself, and yet it still affects me. I am still deprogramming and releasing conditionings that are keeping me from attaining my dreams and becoming the person that I want to be and that I know that I'm capable of being. So I'm aware, but I'm still struggling because, like everybody in this world, we're all working through it. We're all doing our best. We are not superhuman. We are in a human body. We have limits. We do. Our spirit doesn't have a limit, but our body does. So it's important to remember that. We don't have to put so much pressure on ourselves and to be the best, whatever that is, because it's different for everybody. Like, what the heck? But, yeah, just letting go of the guilt, the fear, the self-doubt. And I know it's hard, but I think I find that as you become more aware of it over time and you like really check in with yourself as you're doing things, you'd be like, like, do I really need to be doing that, or is that because I feel guilty? Or do I really need to be doing this, or is it because I doubt myself and I feel like if I don't do that, then I can't succeed? Do you know what I mean? So it's stuff like that, just kind of checking yourself when this stuff comes up so that you can become more aware. And as you become more aware of when that happens, you can start deprogramming it and reframing your mind as it comes up and kind of observe your fears and your doubts and the different emotions that come up. Observe them as if they're almost a little separate from you and be like, okay, I'm feeling, guilty that I didn't do this today. But is that serving me? Or is that, you know, a disservice to me because it's holding me back from doing things in the future? Or, you know, doing another thing that is important that I should be doing. It's kind of like if you've ever had, like, if you've ever like procrastinated with something because you're anxious about it, like you're like, oh, I have to get this done by this deadline. And you go and you avoid it because you don't want to, you avoid it because you don't want to do it, but you know you have to do it in a certain amount of time, and you just keep avoiding it, and the stress just keeps building. And then by the time, like, the deadline comes, you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't do any of it because I was holding myself back from even starting it. Like, it's kind of like that. You know, you can never really make a wrong choice. And when you hold on to, you know, your mistakes and you bash yourself for it, it's almost like amplifying that energy times like a million. Like, why? There's no need to do that. It already happened, you know, and it's okay. We can move forward, observe what happened, grow from it, and move forward and make choices that are better for us. And even if we slip up, again, that's okay. We are human beings. We are not perfect. We're gonna mess up a lot, all the time, but that's okay. It's just recognizing that that is a normal thing about being in a human body, and that we do have limits. And yet, we have the potential to do whatever the heck we want. So, yeah, this was a little bit longer of a video, I feel, for me. I may make videos a little bit longer because they're fun and I like just talking to you guys. I think it'd be more interesting to have more content to watch too. But yeah, hope this video was helpful, and, you know, let me know your thoughts in the comments, whatever. I like reading. I made a video yesterday. I saw some of the comments. I was like, oh, I love talking to people like this. It's just great. You know, I love seeing when I've helped someone, and, you know, like, that's new for me because I have never had a channel before. And the first few comments that I got, I was like, wow, people are actually watching me. You know, people are actually getting value from what I'm saying. And to me, that is everything that I wanted, was to be able to give something to someone else that helps them, and that, you know, just exchange that love. And in this way, I am demonstrating love by giving you knowledge and giving you, you know, support, through telling my experiences and my opinions and my perspectives, whether you agree with them or not. You know, just engaging with others, I feel so fulfilled. Truly, I do. So, yeah. Yeah. That's the video for today. And I guess I'll see you next time. See what else I have to talk about next time. Alright. Bye, my loves.